Nebraska, which it's in the middle. Most people, know where it is. But growing up, my dad owned a roofing company, and
Okay.
so he was working pretty hard. And then when I got to be, 13 years old, 12, 13, 14, that area, I started working for him, helping kind of clean up the ground, helping like tearing off shingles off of roofs, kind of doing all of that kind of stuff. And did that off and on and through college. Quit college, went back to college, and I mostly worked for my dad in this roofing company. I've done every job in that, from doing the work to graduating to getting to actually nail down the shingles. That was a real promotion.
Nice.
To selling, marketing, everything along the way. And in between, I almost had to give my dad like an annual commitment that I would stay, because I was never really I was never super committed to the long term. I mean, I believed in the business, and my dad was great to work for, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do for a career. I wasn't sure that I wanted to stay in that business. So, and I tended, I would travel in Central America. My wife and I lived in Spain. I lived in New York City for a while. I just kind of, I'm a little bit of a itinerant person.
Like a nomad almost.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit nomadic. I'm kind of ready to move sometimes. And, but I kind of always came back to it, and about, I would say 2014, 2015, I got put in charge of managing our kind of like exteriors, like gutter and siding division of this roofing company. And, we were already trying to document our projects by taking photos when we were estimating it, so we could plan how we were going to do the job, make sure we estimated it properly, cover our butt so that we had good documentation. But the problem was we never could find it. It would be on someone's phone, or it would be saved. They would put it in the wrong spot of the Dropbox. And it just got to be this real headache. And I remember having to drive an hour there and back to this job to figure out what the color of the gutters were, because we had lost the photo that, and it didn't get written down properly. And I was like, why are we like, couldn't we have a way to capture this information and organize it? We're all carrying around these cameras with GPS and supercomputers connected to them. We should be able to get ourselves organized. And so I had the idea for our company called Company Cam, which is about helping contractors capture information in the field, have it automatically organized, and then put it to work in their internal communication and external communication. So I feel like I had a lot of ideas before that one. I mean, I kind of hustled. I remember trying to sell season passes at a Copper Mountain ski resort, like buy them in bulk and sell them later for a profit. I kind of like off and on had some of these like kind of entrepreneurial ideas, and I have a lot of ideas. Like I find myself having too many ideas and needing to focus on like the important path that I
typical entrepreneur.
Yeah. But this one, I just remember thinking it was nagging, and I was looking around for some solution and trying to figure out who else, because I was like, this is obvious. Someone's doing this. Like, I know we have this problem. I talked to the guy doing basement waterproofing. He has this problem. Talked to the landscaping company. They're having the same problem. And it's all around this, like, getting the information, getting it organized, and having it sort of available for accountability, for communication, and all of that. And finally, I thought, well, let's just do it. No one's doing it. It seems like a good idea. And I was able to convince my dad to basically fund the initial version of building the software, because I don't write code.